Hello everyone, this is day 68 of my growth journal. Today is 15th of April 2026 and let's start with my writing part. What I wrote today was quite interesting because I stopped writing on ChatGPT. I start writing from Gemini and I start with storytelling something kind of thing. And here it is on your screen right now what I wrote. You can pause and read. Gemini give me a situation, scenario, the unexpected arrival. Then what should be the uh, polished version you can say of my writing was again on your screen right now. I'm going to read it loud. The stranger vanished as quietly as shadow. I stood up, spinning in a circle to catch a glimpse of a coat or a hat, but the walk side was empty. My heart hammered against my ribs, not from the run, not from the run, but from the weight of the paper in my hand. I flips the envelope over there in elegant, swelling black calligraphy was my name. My first instinct was to call the police, but my finger froze over my phone. What if this was just a prank? I forced a shaky laugh, trying to convince myself I was not afraid. With a deep breath, I broke the seal. The paper was thick and slightly yellowish, and I pulled the paper out. The faint screech of old ink filled the air. And let's talk about what's your 10 things to improve. It's kind of thing. What's your tense mixed? I mixed past tense and present tense. It should be in the same manner on the past or on the present only. So correct way I'm going to write this. I wrote this on past tense, so this should be the first question that came, not comes, to my mind was what just happened? Question mark. Show the mystery. The you told the reader you're confused, nervous. Use the word courage to make it a more will try to describe the physical action of confusion. Instead of writing I was still confused, who is this guy? Try. I can try this instead. I stared at the empty place of the bench, my thumbs tracing the wax seal of the envelope as I tried to remember his face. Key structure in your writing, the hook, mention the calligraphy, okay, the realization. I like the part where you laugh, okay. What key strength in your writing? So what it feels good on my writing. Okay, this is what about my writing part. Let me share you what I listened today. I listened, it was just a 6-minute listening, but it was damn good. The three type of intelligence you need to master life. You must listen this and you can check the description below to get what intelligence we should. I am going to share it with you. The three intelligence were practical intelligence, and the second was creative intelligence, and the third one was analytical intelligence. Let's start with practical intelligence. So practical intelligence is the ability to adapt to shape or select environment to suits your goal. to suit your goal, which means uh, adapt, observe around your surrounding, then what should it be, what should be your reaction, decide, then take action, something like that. Don't follow on the first piece of information, then open your uh, way of thinking in everything. Then creative intelligence. This is the ability to deal with novel situation and come up with the original ideas. This is like the example was Kingfisher bird uses solve the problem of sonic boom with bullet trains in Japan. Then there was a Da Vinci studied bird to design flying machine. This is what about creative intelligence. You should go and watch, learn about it. Analytical intelligence. It was a this involves the ability to evaluate information and solve problems logically. How it should be done? It should be done with break down the problem, then challenge assumption, challenge it, ask question why it is going happening, then rebuild from scratch, start from zero, then rebuild it. Dual and there was a training dual and back training which increase this analytical intelligence. This is what I have listened, and let's move to what I read. The reading part was mostly on the environment, the great green wall, environmental and social logic, and I score here 10 on 10 on questions, and I did correct the summary of the passage. I read about African. There was a Sahara Desert in Africa, and they were creating a boundary of trees there, and the problem they face, the social problem, they use a trick of it, then everything about what should, then adaptation of that, what they were doing, adaptation of it in Gobi Desert in China and in India also. It was all about that. This is what I have done today. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I'm the best. If I'm not, I will be the best, inshallah. I have done with today's task. Take care. Bye bye.